Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World. I may be just a couple minutes early, so I'll wait for a few minutes to start. I got my box just an hour ago. The mail lady came and I waited and waited to see if she's going to get something out of her truck, and she did. I recognized the box, the size of the box, so I knew I'd have my box for today's vlog. So this is a box from Bumblebee, and it's a box of 20 items that I can sell on eBay or Poshmark. I do these videos, my weekly video is on Wednesdays, like today, at 1 o'clock, usually 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I make vlogs about reselling on both Poshmark and eBay. I used to sell on Amazon, but I don't do that anymore. So eBay and Poshmark are the two platforms, and I make videos about them. I also do what sold videos, showing you exactly what I sold. Usually 2 weeks at a time, I do them. And that will be coming up sometime after the 15th, of course, for the first part of October. So I have my box right here, and I already just opened it with my new razor cutter. I had one in the kitchen. I kept having to go get it, so I got one for in here. Anyway, that's as far as I got. I just opened it. I didn't know whether to try one of these vlogs by taking everything out and hanging it on the rack and show it from there. One of these times I may do that, but that sort of takes a surprise out of it on camera for myself. So, hi Bumblebee. Yeah, it came just in time. So I'm just opening it and tearing off the tissue paper with her little bee guy on here. This is her little bee. And let's get into this. Oh my, there's some big printing on here. Oh, does it say hustle? Oh, should be for me. Look at this. Hustle. Who makes this? Is this just a cute t-shirt? No, it doesn't really matter. Oh, Torrid. This is a really good brand too. Torrid. Torrid sells really well. This is a size 2. They have vanity sizing like Chico's does. So this is a size 2, active, it's called. And it has a little tie that goes on the back. And then the front just is this big scoop neck. It says hustle. Very cute. Some things I'll hang and some things will go in the bag there. So here's an H-Bar-C ranch wear. I usually sell any ranch wear that I do get. There's a lot of customers in Texas and out west. This is a short sleeve Western pearl buttons, pearl snap buttons in a blue men's 16.5. Sort of slim, looks a little fitted. Western shirt. Very pretty. The stripes through that have a little bit of a gold thread in it. So it's pretty. Let's hang that one up and practice here on my rack. Okay. Denim shirt. This has a laundry tag in it. Timberland. Timberland is a good brand of men's shirts. Is this a men's shirt? I'm sure it's a small. Timberland weather gear. Yeah, this is a men's shirt. It's a plain denim cloth. It's not denim. It's a cotton cloth, I believe, but it's that denim color. So long sleeve. I always like to see when they have a laundry tag in, because then you know they've been really clean. Oh, this is part linen. This is a linen blend. 65% linen, 35 cotton. I still have 3 things upstairs from my haul that I had. 3 linen items that I have to iron. I don't have a steamer. I tried a small steamer, and all it did was spit out water on my things. So I either have to get a big standing steamer like you see people have, or just iron. I mean, iron is free. I already have it. A pair of men's pants. These are dress pants by Hart, Schaffner and Marks. They make suits. These could be the bottom of a suit, but not necessarily, because they make separate suits also. So see if I can find a size here. Sometimes it's hard to find a size if it was part of a suit. So I'll have to search for a size. If it doesn't have the size, I will just measure and put a size on by the measurements. So a nice pair of black dress pants. They have a cuff, but no pleats. Most of the time, if you have pleats, you have cuffs, and vice versa. These have no pleats, but they do have a cuff. So. Kitty, you have to get out of here. I'm going to step on you. Let's see. This is soft. Oh, looks fancy. This is from David's Bridal, size 8. We have a David's Bridal in Cleveland too. A sleeveless, fancy evening dress. It's it's knee length. This wasn't part of the dress. This is strapless. Knee length, and it is a size 8. Did I say that? It's all polyester. It's like satin. A gray satin. It'd look beautiful with diamonds, wouldn't it? I haven't well, I did. When I first started selling, my daughter said, for her photography business, because she was doing some glamour shot type things too. She doesn't do much of them, but she wanted some like evening gowns or something like this to use for that. So when I went in Goodwill, they have a lot of evening gowns and bridal wear and everything. So I saw a couple nice ones and I picked them up, and she would take what she wanted, and then I would sell the rest on eBay. That's when I very first started. And I did it. I sold a couple evening gowns way back then, but I haven't picked them up since then. So this will be something new. I can't hang this up, it doesn't have straps. So I'll have to put it in here. Okay, Land's End. 15.5 and the 35 sleeve. Long sleeves, tailored fit. Ooh, this is a pretty plaid. And this green and yellow button-down shirt, button-down collar. Really nice men's shirt. And it's tailored, which is good. Tailored, that seems to be the style. Tailored, slim fit, tailored, fitted, anything like that. Anything except classic. Of course, there's some men have to, I'm going to hang this. Some men have to wear the classic size. They can't fit in the slim. So there's somebody out there for everything. Yep. Okay. Miss Me. Here's a Miss Me top. I don't know if I have any Miss Me tops or not. I have a Miss Me jeans, a couple pair. But this is the, is that like a cow? A horse? Is that a horse? I think it's a horse with ears, maybe. What would you say that was? I'll say it's a horse. Anyway, it's a Miss Me top, black, and it's medium. Oh, in the back, we have something going on here. The back is not open. It looks open. Oh, wait. Is it open or not open? No. It just has this panel, this gray panel, I think. Yes. This gray panel in the back. It sort of makes it look like it's open, but it's not. And this is 3/4 sleeves. I really like that design on the front. So by Miss Me. I don't know if you can hear my cat. It's the little feral cat over on the chair. She is purring so loud. This is a Cut Loose. I haven't ever heard of this brand. Hi, Sue. Feathers on the head, though. That could be a horse. I mean, yeah. I just thought like a cattle skull you see out west. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. But then with the feathers on the head, and then the more the shape of the face that I saw, I was starting to see a horse. So I'm going to, I don't know, call it a horse instead of a skull. Anyway, here's this is a solid burgundy top with raw edges, and it's by Cut Loose, and it's a large. Now this must be something. This tag looks like it's something. I don't know this brand. It's Cut Loose in Anthropology and Urban Outfitters, something like that. Brand, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. It has raw edges all over. All the edges are raw. It's very soft. Let me look at the number. It's cotton, polyester, and rayon. The RN number, where are you? I don't see an RN number. All I see is a style and a cut. It's made in the USA. So that's a mystery so far. I like it though. It would be super comfortable. Can you see the things better when I'm standing than when I'm sitting, maybe? The reason I'm so low, I've heard of that before. I've never found it. So low in a large. The only reason I say about hanging the things first is I could figure them out. I wouldn't act like such a dummy when I'm undoing them. Okay, here I got it. Whoop. This is the front, like that. And the back is all these ties and knotted, and this is all open there on the back. So this is all open to your back. That's really different. So I will have to look that brand up also. I think I've heard that name before. Okay. So that's different. I like that. Big Star. I just sold a pair of these. They were either in the last What Sold video, I think. Yeah, I buy these when I find them. It's not real often. Big Star, this is the Maddie boot. I don't think I've had this one. Maddie boot, mid-rise fit. Big Star. Cut, distressed. Has Big Star here written on the back, and those are the pockets. Jeans. This is so much easier than going to that darn store and spending so much time to find not very much. It's exasperating. That's what it is. Cabbie. Yeah, this is long. And his ruching. Is this a dress? No. Tunic? This is a tunic with a big Y neckline on it. This is the newer Cabbie label. Oop, there it is. Cabbie. This is a large, long sleeves. This sort of a red-orange color with ruching on the one side, if you can see, along the one side there. Not holding this very good. There. Okay, tunics. I think tunics are always good. Especially since they're supposedly trending to be oversized things and longer things and things you wear with skinny jeans or tights and boots and things like that. So that's what I sort of been looking for when I was in the store. This is a little skirt. It's a skirt or skirt? Skirt. And it is by Sport Haley. Sport Haley. Never heard of that. Size 6. It's cotton and spandex. It's all lined. Has a zipper, invisible zipper on the back. Just a little skirt, short skirt. Has zipper pockets. It's almost like a sports skirt. And a pocket on the back. And this really cute print. Reminds you almost of a 80s print. Sport Haley. Crosby. This is one of those really thin fabrics that feel wonderful on. Let's see what this is made of. But there's the tag, Crosby. Not sure it's made in China, but not sure what size it is. Let's see what this is made out of. Oh, it has, wait, I missed something here. Along the side, it has sparkles. It has tiny sequins along both sides. Do you see that? This must be a large. Or at least a medium. It has the sequins along each side. Let me see if I can find a tag in here. It's all rayon. That's why it's so soft. But you can machine wash it. So this is a plus. That would be so comfy. If you had a beautiful neck, I could wear so many things. Anyway. Okay. Lucky Brand. Sort of like that peasant look with this scoop. This isn't elastic, but it's that scoop peasant look to the top, 3/4 sleeves, and it ties there at the bottom. You can make it a short little, you can tie it around your hips or bring it up, tie it around your waist and make it blousy. And this is a size large in Lucky Brand. Lacoste. Now, this is the girls. I'd put one on that it was a men's, I think, and it was a girls. Or it was a girls and it was a men's, I forget now. But anyway, this is their size. It's a French size of 34, which I have to look that up. But Lacoste. Oh, this is a long sleeve one. I haven't had a long sleeve one. I've only had short sleeve ones. So this should be good. Lacoste is always good. And this pretty pink. This can't be too big. This must be like a small, I would think. Looks pretty small. Lacoste. Cuddle Duds. Let me tell you something about cuddle duds. Cuddle duds is what I wear for my long underwear. They make long underwear too. And I put my I had it on yesterday for the first time. And I usually wear my long underwear. I have lots of pieces of it, so don't worry. I wear it from October till May because I am just a freeze baby. I just freeze all the time. This is by Cuddle Duds. It's a large. And this is a little top. This is not long underwear, of course. This is a top, but made by them, with a cute little 3/4 sleeve with a little cuff there with stars on. Can you see that? Would be super comfy because Cuddle Duds are very soft. Here's something with a tag. Philosophy. Philosophy extra large top. New with tags. And it's made of all cotton. This pretty pattern. It's like a paisley and floral. I just guess that's the leaves of the flower. It's a floral pattern. You see it back here. Pretty top. Brand new. There's 2 more things. Boo. Okay. Oh. Animal print. It says leopard or cheetah, however you want to call it. This is Victoria's Secrets, I think. Secret Treasures. I don't know. Is that Victoria's Secret? Secret Treasures? Maybe not. A pair of elastic top lounge pants. I'll call them lounge pants since I've been having really good luck with that. These are like a light flannel almost. A soft cotton, and they are a size 8 to 10, medium. You could wear them as pajamas, but we're going to call them lounge pants. And the animal print. Okay, I'm down to the last thing here. Oh, there's one more surprise. Leoma Love Groove. I like seeing when you're from a different state and you don't see these brands a lot of times. Like where I'm from. This is a medium. Let's see what it is. This is a little mini dress, I think. Yeah. I think it's too long to be a tunic. Maybe. I don't know. Bumblebee, what do you think? Is this a tunic or a dress? A mini dress? This may be because of your other affliction shirts, but then yesterday you mentioned not liking skulls. Well, I don't normally buy a lot of stuff with skulls on, but I mean, it's okay. People do like them. Obviously, they sell. You said yes to something. I'm not sure what that was. Do you think this is a tunic or a little dress? It has a scoop neck and sort of 3/4 sleeves. Leoma Love Groove. This could be a beach cover-up even. I mean, with the design on it, the pattern is like palm trees and hearts, and could be. Yeah, they do sell. A tunic, yeah, maybe a tunic. We'll call it a tunic because I think it's almost too short to be a mini dress. Well, it's never too short to be a mini dress, but I'll try a tunic or even maybe a beach cover-up for you people going on cruises. Okay, she gave me a tie at the bottom. Ole Cassini. Pretty pattern tie, navy blue with red in it. It's all silk. Love my ties. So help me, if my son ever buys a tie in his life, I'm going to kill him. My daughter-in-law, she was picking out a tie for him, or she was talking about needing a tie, something they were going to, and I took her up to the room where I have all the ties. She just couldn't get over it. She picked out 3 ties for him. So pretty. I like that one. Let me put it here and list it right away. I can take those little things like the tie, the tie and any jewelry or any little thing, shoes too, in the light box. Bumblebee, you mentioned you got a light box. Did you find the cord? God, I hope they didn't forget to send it to you. Art to wear. That could be too. That dress, art to wear. Oh, Victoria's Secret, that one was. Okay. The pants. Okay, good. I'm going to bring my chair over here. I have to knock the kitty off of it too. I'll bring it over. Kitty, you have to move. Yep. This feral cat, to lower my screen here. The feral cat that's in here that used to live in the garage and in the barn before that, she is hyperthyroid. She gets medicine, but I never get to catch her more than once a day. And so she's not getting it the twice a day she's supposed to. She is so skinny. She's nothing but skin and bone. And she eats like crazy. So I need to really concentrate on getting that medicine. It's a dermal medicine, transdermal, that you rub inside her ear. She doesn't mind me doing it. It's just that she doesn't come and lay on me if I lay down on the couch, which I only do in the evening, then she'll come and lay right on me and I can give her the medicine. But other than that, you sort of have to catch her. And I don't want to make her afraid of it. So anyway, you didn't find the cord? Oh no. Was it new that you sent for the light box? They should have to send you the cord if it's missing from the box. Yeah, you sort of need that. It's different than just a regular cord. If you got the kind I got. Yeah, I like mine. I use it all the time for anything small. It's always right in there. It's handy and it's so bright. So I do use mine a lot, even though it takes up all that room. I know it's collapsible and you can take it down and set it along the wall, but once it's up, whoever takes them up and down all the time? So there it sits like a big block in my living room or in my parlor. Right now it's okay. There's no furniture in my parlor, but anyway, I wanted to tell you, I should have brought it down here. The Delita top that I bought, I was so thrilled about it, was a new with tags one. When I went to hang it on the mannequin, remember it was sleeveless and it was ruched along here. And sort of, this was sort of elastic. Well, one side was okay. The other side, all the elastic had let go. I don't know if it's still in there or if it just, I don't know how that could have happened. But I can't sell it as is. So maybe, I'm hoping maybe the piece of elastic just let go and I can go in there with my little tool and pull it down and stitch it. But I don't know. Anyway, it's not such a good find. I should have looked at it much better than I did. That's the trouble when I'm shopping. I don't examine things good enough. So sometimes I get things that I can't even list. So thank you so much for the box, Bumblebee. I'll wait for your invoice. And maybe it's on right now. I don't know. So what else was I going to tell you besides about that top? I told you I have to iron some things. I want to get a steamer, maybe not. Bumblebee, do you have a steamer that you use? I had just a little handheld one. I thought it would work, and I couldn't get it. It must not have gotten quite hot enough, and it kept spitting water out all the time. I almost ruined a silk blouse once with that thing. So I put it right back in the box, and I should send it back, but because I bought it new. I don't know if a kid took it by mistake for their laptop. Oh, you had it when you opened it. Oh, so it's just lost. Like the many things in my house. Ah, yeah. Oh, you found one at Goodwill. I've never seen one there. Yeah, check with the kids. Well, I'm going to get busy. I have to, I'm late. I'm behind on sharing my screen on Poshmark. Excuse me. And I've been putting things on Poshmark on both sites this morning. Some of the things that I had. But I have to go on quick and share my Poshmark closet. Bumblebee, that's what I wanted to ask you. These people that have 500 or more things in their closet, like you said, that's when you start to notice sales. How in the earth do you keep sharing your closet, 3 times a day? It takes a long time. I'm up to 360 things already, 340 things. Since I started working with you, that's a lot. But not complaining. I've been seeing some sales here and there. The man from Switzerland that bought the top, that fleece top, I got that whole thing straightened out and he paid immediately and it's already shipped off with today's mail. So that went good. The one girl from Cleveland area, it's still sitting back there. She hasn't paid yet. I don't know why. And what was the other thing? Oh, the canceling that top that I forgot to take off of eBay. I haven't heard anything. I haven't had to cancel anything in over a year, so it probably will be all right. I haven't heard anything from the girl either that was trying to buy that. Like I could go on and offer a percentage off coupon for my store, but she hasn't said anything. She only has like 100 followers, so maybe she doesn't do that often. I don't know. I don't know what to do, whether just to lay quiet and hope everything's okay. That's usually what I do. So, tomorrow I have to run out to the barn early in the morning and then have to come back because the Culligan man, the one that fixes your units, not just delivers the salt, he has to adjust something because I was hearing this beep in the basement. It was driving me crazy. It wasn't a real loud beep, and I could only hear it when I was down in the basement, and it would just go beep. About every 30 seconds, it would beep. It was like on a timer. Every 30 seconds, it would beep. And I walked all over the basement trying to find where this beep was coming from, and I just couldn't find it. Finally, I dragged my cleaning girl down there yesterday, Teresa, and she found it. She wasn't going to leave the basement till she found it. So it was in the unit, my Culligan softener unit. It's telling me it needs serviced, evidently. So I called the service guy, and he's coming out tomorrow. And whatever's wrong with it, I don't know. So just something else in the life of living in a 160-year-old house. You make sections to share at a time. If I share like a third of the store, I was trying to do that, but then it would go up to the top, and I'd get all mixed up as to what I shared and what I didn't share. I don't think you have to just leave it then and not touch it, not go back to your Posh closet, because then that switches it all to the top, I think. Because I started at the bottom to share. Is that how you have to do it, I think? Do you count those sections as one sharing? Or do you take 3 times to share one time? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, it's not very... You know, if your whole closet is 100 things, say, and you share just a third of it, do you have to share a third, and a third to get it to count as one share? Or does each section count as one share? That's what I'm trying to say. That wouldn't be bad then, especially as it's getting larger. And I didn't realize how many good things I had in eBay to share on my Poshmark closet till I'm going through. No news on the orange top. I think it'll be fine. The girl hasn't complained at all that tried to buy it. She didn't complain about the canceling. And I haven't heard anything from eBay. And since I haven't canceled in a good year, like I was saying, I think it'll be all right. Then you scroll to the bottom again, start again. A section is not a whole share. Oh, phooey. I thought that would make it, I thought that would make it easier, but evidently not. Yeah, there are good things I didn't realize in eBay because they've gotten pushed to the back. And I've discovered, I think, why sometimes you'll go on and you'll see doubles of things in my store. You know, when you told me about that, there were several double things you found in my store. So I went on and I could not find any. I only found one that I had sold on Poshmark and I hadn't taken off of eBay yet. That was, of course, still there. But the other doubles, you said, I couldn't find doubles of them. So I think when I do that, end the listing, and then you sell similar, I think for a little bit they stay on as two. I don't think it ends. Sometimes it doesn't end immediately, but if you wait a while, it does end. And I couldn't find any of those double listings when I went on. It's easier going through the store part of eBay than going through where I list and things. So I hope that's it. I'm sort of afraid to do that now, to end the listing, but that's the only way that I can get those things forward to the search, you know, and get them, because once they reach that they've had 100 watchers and no buyers, eBay pushes them right down to the bottom and nobody ever sees them. So I think that I have to keep doing that. Yeah, I think it's a little glitch. Maybe sometimes it does it, maybe sometimes it doesn't. So I was glad to know, though, that I didn't have all those things doubled, you know. But I will continue to do that because there are things that have a lot of views in my store and they're not getting sold. So they have to be, get a little resurgent there. So I'm going to close for now. Does eBay put a repeat listing at the top of the new page? I've noticed that. If I try to relist something by mistake, it won't take it. It won't take not similar, but an exact listing. It won't let you list an exact thing. So it would have to be different. The trouble with when I'm ending the listings, I'm usually changing a little bit in the title, changing little things here and there. So it wouldn't be the same. So it wouldn't refuse it is the problem. You'd have to put it on exactly the same. Maybe it wouldn't repeat it then. Yeah. So all these little problems in business. Oh, I was talking to my son. Did I tell you this already? When I was sitting in the dining room, I don't know. I was talking to my son on the phone, trying to put a guilt trip on him why they haven't come out and brought the kids out to the farm lately. And anyway, he keeps saying, well, why don't you come here? Why don't you come here? We're doing stuff all the time. You're not doing anything, you know. So I say, what do you mean I'm not doing anything? I'm running a almost full-time business on eBay. And he just laughed. It just hurt my feelings. But that's what everybody says, that their friends say. They don't take this business seriously. Other people that don't do it. I told him how often I work and the things that are involved and everything, but he's just, just laughing it off. Of course, he works super hard and lots of hours. He's in construction. So he doesn't think this is much. He called it playing on my computer. Isn't that frustrating? So anyway, I said, I'm trying to make a living from my horses and my animals here. He says, I don't really think you have to do that. I said, yes, I do. He doesn't realize how much they cost. He doesn't realize how much it costs living in the country compared to living in the city. I never realized till we moved here either. It just costs a whole lot more. I think my sister has realized it since we've talked, and she's been here to visit, and yeah, it does cost a lot. So, and I do make a lot of work. I do make a lot of work for myself. I mean, I wouldn't have as much work if I didn't have chickens. But I don't want life without chickens anymore. I love having the chickens. I wouldn't have the expense of horses if I didn't have horses. I can't get rid of my horses. You just can't get rid of horses. You never know where they're going to go. And horses that aren't show horses and really important names, and even them, end up in slaughter. That can't ever happen to my animals. So they will be my pets, expensive pets, even though I can't even ride anymore. They will be well taken care of until their end of days. So it's a beautiful house. Someday, like I've said many times, someday I will get this house cleaned up enough to take everybody on a tour on my vlog of my whole house. And you can see it like it's supposed to be. Right now isn't the time. Everything's torn up. I've gotten rid of half of my furniture. And yes, this is always the house I always wanted to have. A century home. It looked like a farmhouse. So I'm going to close for now and get busy here on my non-job. So I will see you in the next vlog, what's today's day? It's only the 9th. So I'll be on before the What's Sold video. Maybe showing how I do some things, photographing or whatever. I thought of something to be on about the other day. I know I was watching another YouTuber, and she sells on Poshmark, and she sells bundles. Her name is Maria something. I'm so bad at names. But she also, like, she had a video one day on what she got at Trader Jack's. She went with her kids to Trader Jack's and then unloaded the groceries and showed what they eat and what they do. I mean, she has a vlog that shows everything. It's not just an eBay or a Poshmark blog. It's not just a seller vlog. So I like to stick some of those things in once in a while to sort of make it a little different. So I will, my deck is still at a standstill. He won't be able to get to it at least for another week and a half. So he better go gangbusters when he does get here. So I'll say bye for now. Thank you, Bumblebee. Love my box. It was his turn. When my sister was here last time, we went over to their house. And I'll bet when she comes this time, we'll go back over. You know, I've been over to their house much more than they've been here. The kids used to come here all the time because I used to babysit when they were tiny. And when they were 6 and 8 or 5 and 7, they loved to come out here because they loved to fuss with the chickens. And, you know, I had a great big St. Bernard, one of my rescues at the time. And they loved to come out. But now that they're in sports and they're in she's in gymnastics, everything, they're so busy. There's just not time. But I'm really going to shut down now. So I will see you probably in the next few days if I can find my arrow here. So see ya. Thanks. Bye.